Hi. This morning, in my meditation, which I do every morning, I was asking Divine Mother, what can I give? What do people need most to hear right now? And Divine Mother said instantly and without question, Rebecca, people need to know that they're lovable, not just loved, but lovable. You see, we're so accustomed to hear, oh, you're a child of the universe, you're loved. And yet there's that little inner child within us that wonders, are we lovable? Have you ever cried yourself to sleep at night thinking, no one will ever truly love me? Have you ever felt that there was something inherently wrong with you, that other people could be lovable, but not you? Ah, that just makes tears come up in my eyes to think that our society has been so twisted that the most inherent powerful force on the earth could be something we don't think we deserve to have. So let's talk about the power of love from the human heart. And that is one thing that the Divine Mother, all the divine, is constantly talking to me about. The most powerful force in the universe is the force of love from a human heart. Let me explain a little bit about that. You see, angels are love. They can't help but love. They don't have anything else in them. Most animals, especially our pets, have you ever seen so much love in your life? And humans, we get to choose to love or not to love. Humans can love on purpose from your human heart. That's why when you send your guardian angels love on purpose, that tickles them. And you know why? For one thing, they know that you're evolving to the place that you know that the divine craves your love, not your worship. Come on. What kind of divine needs for you to sit around going, oh, praise you, praise you? Really? What kind of divine wants to be partners with you? The spark of divine that you already have within you. That's what. And so let's get back to the being lovable part. So many of us feel like that we have to deserve to be lovable before we are lovable. And we are all born lovable. And yet life circumstances can sometimes take that feeling away or make us feel like we're not really lovable until we deserve to be loved. And so, from my human heart to your human heart, I will say to you, "Aw, honey, you are so lovable. Could I have permission to just speak sweetly to you? You know, I was raised in the South, and in the South, it's very common to just speak sweet, tender, loving things to perfect strangers. You know, there's a restaurant in New Orleans. I think it's called Mother's. And there's a big long line waiting outside to get in. And it's kind of dumpy. And I went there a few years ago, and I know why people go there. All the waiters and waitresses talked so sweet. They would say stuff like, "Baby, what can I get you? Baby, can I get you some more coffee?" And at the time I went, I did have a little baby, and they would just say, "Look at that baby. That baby is so precious." And they were talking about a baby. But they just had this habit, and I don't know if it's still the same or not, but every white person in there was just calling us sugar and honey and baby and love, and generating some true love energy. And you can do the same thing. You can generate love energy for yourself, and you can generate love energy for others, and you can do it on purpose. You can start by using your physicality. I tell my readers often, start your morning by being loving to yourself. Touch yourself, caress yourself. Hey, maybe nobody else is going to do it for a while. Maybe you don't have anybody around to touch you or love you or caress you. Well, you have yourself. And if something's wrong with your hands, you can caress yourself in your imagination. But start out being lovable to yourself using your physicality. And then another way to be lovable is to speak lovingly to yourself. Go look in the mirror. And our first habit is to say, "Oh man, look at my hair. Oh man, I need some makeup. I need some lipstick." You know that I get up in the middle of the night sometimes and put lipstick on. It's because I like lipstick. Anyway, that's a lovable thing I do for myself because I like how it looks. What kind of lovable things can you do for yourself for no other reason than you like it? What makes you feel lovable that you can do for yourself? Think about it. What makes you feel lovable? Does it make you feel lovable if you talk sweetly to yourself? Could you look in the mirror and say, and if you can't do this, you can play this again and I'll do it for you. Aw, you're so precious. Look at you. What a brave soul you are, coming here to this earth at this time when you knew you might have a really hard time. Aw, how precious you are. How lovable you are. And then turn that around to yourself. How lovable I am. Those are some powerful words. I am. I am lovable. I am worthy. Repeat after me. Would you? Would you humor me? I am lovable. I can love myself. I can give love on purpose. I am able to love. I can release guilt about all kind of things in my life, and I can love on purpose. I am lovable. Now, doesn't that feel good to allow yourself to say it, to allow yourself to feel lovable to yourself? And then let's get back to what I was talking about, giving love from your human heart, giving love on purpose. We're so quick to say it's only God's love or divine love, but yet we are divine. We are God. So let's not have it be all separate, but let's do honor the importance of our humanity, and that we as divine beings did choose to come here and be human. And so can we honor that? Can we honor that we have human tendencies? And instead of beating ourselves up for yielding to some of those human tendencies, why not realize that we chose these very tendencies? Maybe for some reason, maybe some things we chose to come and experience and to transform. And can we be merciful to one another in our transformation? And can we start by being merciful to ourselves? Now, human heart, who else could you love on purpose today? Think of somebody that you could love on purpose. You know, when I want to get the best warm, fuzzy feeling ever, you know what I do? I start texting people. If you're on my text list, oh, I'll text you. You know what? I'm going to give my text number. Am I crazy? If you want to text me, I will text you back, unless you're trying to sell me something. But I'll give it in the description below. When I want to get a real case of the warm fuzzies going, I start texting everybody I know something positive and uplifting. You're so wonderful. You're so loving. I love you. I'm so happy that I know you. Some sweet thing. I encourage you. How many people do you have on your text list? Start some warm fuzzies. Share love on purpose. Doesn't have to be romantic love. I mean, how much romantic love can you do? One at a time? Two at a time? Anyway, hopefully you're in partnership and you're giving each other lots of love. But let's give love on purpose to everyone that we can today. And let's begin by giving love on purpose to the only soul that you're really responsible for is yours. So let's give some love on purpose to you today. And from my human heart, I'm sending you love on purpose. Love on purpose. I invite you to subscribe while you're here if you'd like this kind of information. And leave a comment below, especially how you could love yourself, how you could realize, oh, I am lovable. You're so lovable. You're so lovable. So I'm going to close with a little song from my childhood. I modified it a little bit. This little love of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little love of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little love of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. And I'll tell you, you are lovable. I love you. And here's a kiss. Here's another kiss. Here's another kiss. Go out and love yourself today. And then see how much love you can have, how much love you can share, and how much better your life gets when you realize, I am so lovable. One more kiss.